Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sensei Ben. Today we're talking about how Ronda could have beaten Nunes. It's been a crazy week, folks. It's been a super crazy week. We'll wait for some people to log in here. Um, it has been a super crazy week, but we're gonna make it through it. Coming in here to the new year, I had to watch my show Vikings. Sorry if you haven't saw it. I don't want to be a spoiler person, but I'm shaving my beard, man. It's over, pretty much. It's over. But it's been a crazy week. So let's talk about Ronda and the fight really quickly. I know a lot of people would say, Ronda, her big game is definitely judo and grappling. Nunes definitely has some grappling as well, but definitely a very, good kickboxer. So here's the deal. A lot of people automatically say, Ronda should, go in there and take her down like she usually does. But here's something that I saw in there that I see all the time. I see it from a mile away. And what it was is not that Ronda wasn't in the best shape of her life again. It wasn't that she wasn't physically prepared. But I think the big part about it right now is that she was not, I don't even want to say mentally, maybe even spiritually prepared for it. When you see people, I tell people all the time, they come to my classes, some people are very afraid of afraid of live sparring with other people. They're afraid of getting hit. They're afraid of the feeling of getting hit, that scary feeling of getting hit, right? But the thing about it is, if you practice martial arts for 50 years and somebody tries to steal your wallet and they hit you in the nose square for the first time, you're gonna go into shock and you have no idea what's going on. Okay, so that's why, like, my programs at my school, I make it a point, even from the smallest kids to the adults, get in there. You got to get hit a few times in life to understand what it's like to be hit at full strength. So here's what happened to Ronda, and here's what I would have changed, and definitely what they didn't do during her training. I can tell, as somebody that's coached hundreds of fighters, the mental aspect. So part of our fight training at my school is that the last week or so, the last few weeks, we really focused on the mental aspect. And probably my guys and my gals that went through it don't even know that's what we were doing. But we had to focus on that because I know that when they go in the ring, when you really feel somebody not just being a nice sparring partner to you, but wanting to actually take your head off, it's a big difference. So when Ronda went in there, I'm sure that this time that she went in there, when she got hit by Nunes, that was the first time, even during all of her sparring training and all that she's actually got hit full strength by anybody. Because you could tell as soon as she got hit that first exchange, not even the part where she started blanking out, but just the first exchange, she got so scared, right? You saw her, she was in there, she was like this, she got hit, and you could see her kind of stand up straight. And what happened in her mind mentally, what they didn't work on in their practice, is getting hit again that hard. She's scared. Oh, I might get my jaw broken. Oh, I'm going to get knocked out. So she got hit. She stood up straight. She started going into a boxing mode and trying to grapple from too far away. As a judo champion, she knows she can't throw anybody from that far away. She has to get in close, right? So you can see stuff starting to go downhill very, very, very quickly. Nunes did a great job, though. She stuck to her game plan. That's what she did. She didn't get close to her, really. She just threw her shots like she wanted to. Ronda's team, you have to work on that mental aspect. She can still get back in the game from here. You never shoot. I come out of retirement. I'm trying to come out of retirement for my third time here in 2017 because it's fun to fight and you get that itch to fight again all the time, and compete. But that mental aspect is a big deal. And for all those that train at gyms anywhere, I encourage everybody at least one time in your life to just get in there and compete, even at the amateur level in fighting. You'll really understand it a lot more. You'll understand what a real 3 minutes is, not watching it on TV. You'll understand what kind of level you have to be at mentally, physically, spiritually to actually do a 5-minute fight. It's out of this world. And then to go in there and when you go into your training, make sure that you're doing the mental aspect as well. I won't give you all my secrets unless you're on my team, but you got to do the mental aspect as well. That is definitely a part of the pie, not just doing the physical training, not just doing the conditioning, but the mental aspect. So Ronda needs a new team who can help mentally prepare her and help her with the stand-up game. Hey, thanks. Brady. I think Ronda, she could use a new team, maybe, or their team just has to change their training style. You get used to doing the same thing so much, and also you have to remember it's such a UFC is such a big thing right now that people are definitely watching her game film. So I'm sure Nunes watched her film over and over and over and kind of made a strategy of what to do. And, she just followed her game plan. But I think that if Ronda would not have went into shock mode so quickly that it might have been a lot longer match, and Ronda would have get in there and rushed in there and kind of taken her down a little bit, and it might have went to the ground. But yeah, as soon as she got hit, if you watch the replay, I want you guys to watch specifically for how Ronda stood up. So she was very, crouched over, very in a good aggressive posture. As soon as she got hit, the first exchange, it wasn't even like a knockout killer blow. It was just a wake up call, like, hey, welcome back to the UFC. And Ronda's posture totally changed, and she was kind of on the run from there, and just kind of she went into shock, and you could see her. When people go into shock, they start kind of grab all over the place. I know in my fights, when I put people in a shock, they start grabbing for you. You just scoot back and just land punches all you want. Yeah, Kristen. So she's definitely good at the taking people down very quickly. Like I said, though, UFC is a big thing right now. It's the biggest thing, right? So people are definitely watching game film. So they know kind of her style. They know how fast she is. And their coaches are definitely preparing them for that takedown attempt. Yeah, she's a judo, medalist in the Olympics. Nobody in the UFC is going to have great as judo as her, but they definitely watch her game film. So when you have that, when I go against judo folks that don't have much boxing, it's very easy just to keep tagging them and keep moving because that their main deal is trying to get in there and take you down. So, but unfortunately for Ronda, by the time she tried to take her down, she was already in shock mode. So, and let me see here. I'm trying to pick up on these questions. I'm trying to do two computers at the same time. Hold on, let me refresh this. Refresh. Try to watch it on two computers. Hi from Jessica. And what's up, Johnny Horton from Cali? Justo Casasa. She wasn't ready. Yeah, Kevin. Mickey, what's up, my friend? My old quarterback from high school. Yeah, man, when she got rocked, dude, I'm telling you, that's the same thing I say, guys. If you're out there training anywhere you are, I mean, I love all martial arts. Seriously, I do. I love all martial arts. If I didn't have a school, I'd try to do a Michael Jai White and get me about 8 black belts, 10 black belts, if I had time. But you got to get out there and train. You got to get hit hard sometimes, whether you're in karate class, or in taekwondo class, or you're in jiu-jitsu. If all you do is jiu-jitsu all your life, I guarantee you somebody will rock you the first time you fight. If you're in kickboxing class, sometimes you got to go a little harder than 25%, 50%. Always staying safe and things like that. But believe me, you get out there in the real world, you got to remember, even people that don't have the best intentions are training martial arts. They're training MMA all over the world. Okay, so you got to get out there and be able to understand what it feels like to fight at full strength. Yeah, Kevin, she was thinking about that fight. It's a big deal psychologically because she got her jaw broken. So I heard somebody saying she couldn't eat an apple for a while, couldn't eat anything hard for a while. It's definitely psychological right there. You get hit. And it just takes you back to that, I just went through all these months of trying to get my face fixed, Said Fred's punches prepare me. Yeah, Fred is a good guy, man. He's a huge guy there, Gino, with some very good skill. Johnny, about Ronda being outclassed. I don't think she's outclassed, even in that weight class. I think that, like I said, UFC's, everybody can watch your film now. So if you're doing the same exact game plan that you're doing 5-6 years ago, everybody's going to know it now. It's the same thing as when the UFC started, when everybody that won was from Brazil and only used BJJ. They just took a couple punches, took you down, choked you out. But now everybody's learned how to grapple, world-class grapplers, world-class wrestlers, that everybody had to change their game because everybody was doing the same thing. But no, I don't think she's outclassed. I think she just has to expand her box a little bit. And let me see. Yeah, I like Amanda too. Kind of in the middle. I was over there at a house with a whole bunch of people, and I was like, "All right, let's go, Nunes." They're like, "Hey, you switched people already." I was like, "Well, Ronda's time is, coming to a close. She's gonna make a lot more money doing movies anyway." But right before the fight, I said, "Hey, she came back, and whether she loses or not, she's already got a lot of movie deals that she can do. So she's set for the rest of her life. She doesn't have any problem, and she'll make a lot more money than she does for what they pay in the UFC anyway." So let me try to catch these comments. Non-UFC question: what do you think about BJJ in the Olympics? Here's the thing about BJJ in Olympics, to tell you the truth, is drug testing. Okay, so I think BJJ would be great for the Olympics. One of the hardest parts about getting it in there is going to be drug testing. Right now, there's no drug testing in the BJJ, a lot of the BJJ world. So people can do tournaments, they can be jacked up on a lot of stuff and come out as champions. And I think the sad part about it is that some people would see that some people that they really loved all these years have been winning because they have been jacked up on some stuff. So that's the big thing about BJJ in the Olympics. I think it could happen. I think it's too easy. I do think that some of the players would change if they did drug testing. All right, guys. I think that's about it. So like I said, for this one, it was about mental. Ronda not being hit hard for a long time, I think really shocked her. And she definitely went in a shock mode right after she got hit. So congratulations to the new champ. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you soon. Peace.